know where the tripod bottom went. I have no idea where that went. It's a little tiny thing. I'm hoping I have it and didn't leave it in Texas. But this is a really interesting thing going on here because I have the wide angle lens on, and that's giving me this big feel that I like because I have a big personality, a bigness inside of me that is just ready to come out, ready to show the world what I am capable of with Yah. Because Yah put this power in me, this confidence in me, this strength in me that comes from nowhere else but Him. I could not be this way. I could not think this way about myself if I didn't have Him. And you know what's interesting? People talk about self-confidence. And to me, there's no such thing as self-confidence because you have to get that confidence from self. And for me, I can't do this life by myself. I can't think by myself. I can't do by myself. I can't produce by myself. Everything comes from Yah. And so when I think of confidence, I think of Yah confidence. Everything that's in here is because of Yah. That's it. Like when I say He gets the glory out of my life, He gets the glory out of my personality, my heart, the gifts that I give other people, the gifts that I receive, the opportunities, the faith, the health, the life, everything. Sometimes I just sit in awe and I think about scripture and I think about the way the enemy tries to get in your mind and tell you that you're less than, that you can't do things, that things look really bad. They might even be bad. That's where the faith has to come in. And by my own power, I'm just thinking about when you tell people to have faith. It's not an easy thing if you don't get in that scripture, if you don't continuously have a relationship with Yah. Like on this side, you'll hear all of the bad and negative things that the enemy wants you to think. And then there's this side. And it's like exercising a muscle. You have to get to a place where you recognize the enemy is planting these seeds in my head and he wants me to think this, and then switch it right away to where it's like, I know what's going on here. And you're not finna get me off my square. You're not finna get me off my box. Cause we're changing that. We're changing it to this right now. You get what I'm saying? Like it takes that. And it's a challenge at first. It's a challenge because you don't even want to. I don't even say you want to, but you get just used to the comfort level, and it's easy to have a pity party and say woe is me versus and vent to people and talk to people about all that's going on, and versus just switching the thought and changing the action. But like I said, it's like a muscle. You have to exercise it. Like it feels unnatural at first, especially when you're used to being in the negative. You're used to being in the negative, and so it feels unnatural to say, wait a minute, no, I'm not going to go with that belief. I'm not falling for that. I'm thinking this, but the Bible is telling me this. Scripture is telling me this. Yah is telling me this. And this is what I have to think on and believe. Like I talk about exercising the muscle a lot because I got to a place where I wasn't exercising consistently. And then I started going for walks and getting my 10,000 steps a day in, and then lifting weights. And when I first started lifting weights, I'd be like, this is great. We're getting a new habit. The next day, not even the next day, I say the next 2 days, the second day after the day that I exercise. That's when you really feel the hurt. It hurts. And you like, my body's sore. It hurts so bad. I don't know if I want to do this. But then you think about, okay, but if I stop now, the back's not going to get unbigged. If I stop now, I'm not going to get in shape. If I stop now, I'm not going to fit in the clothes that I want to fit in, that I once could fit in before. If I stop now, progress won't be made. Change won't be made. Weight won't be lost. Muscle won't be gained. And it's like that. When you're in a space of negativity and people telling you can't do this, you can't do that, or people, or even seeming like you're having a challenge learning certain things, or you think you're not good at learning, even something simple as that. You tell yourself, I am capable of learning. I can learn, because you can. If you really take the time you spend scrolling on social media, take the time you spend watching your television show, if you can give somebody a rundown of a show you just watched, you can learn something new. It's just uncomfortable at first because you don't really know or learn the thing. But if you keep watching the show, you learn the characters, you learn their personality types, you learn what they do. You know everything about the show. You just take the time and build and learn on the things that you're interested in, the areas that you want to grow in, the things that you want to become an expert at. It's when you think about it like that, it's simple. I've been doing this all along. But I don't know. I'm really liking this wide angle lens. I didn't even know I had this wide angle lens. So I've had this DJI Osmo Pocket 3 for a little over a month now. And I had this wide angle lens the whole time and didn't even know. Like I would have bought a wide angle lens and something said, go through the bag. Got this little bag with it. Something said, go through the bag and look at all the stuff that you got with it. And I had these little tiny packages. Like this is a magnet for my microphone. The lens was just like that. Had no clue. But I am loving this lens. It is wide. Stuff looks crazy in the back, but guess what? I don't care because on that bed is a pile of clean clothes. I washed. I just gotta fold them. I got books and stuff I gotta organize, and I'm getting everything together and organized before the new year comes. Technically not the new year, but that's a whole other story. It's before 2025 comes, we'll just say, because I'm getting ready to go out of town for some time and I gotta have stuff organized here before I go. So on that note, we're back on here. We're back. We're getting it together. I just needed some time, and it's okay. In order for me to come on here and y'all to use me in the way that he has for me to be on here, I need to be okay. Not that I wasn't okay. I need to be, So yeah, I look forward to seeing you all more often, and let's do this. You can do this. You can do challenging things because nothing is hard. It's just a challenge to get through, to work through. So that's it. That's all I got to that's all I got to say. I had a good day with my family today. I might post it in this, like a little parts. I'm doing better at being present and not recording every single thing in my life. So I still have to navigate what the boundaries are going to be, right? What I feel comfortable sharing, what is going to be helpful on here, like what's going to be of value, because I want to come on here and give value. And that's it. I appreciate you being here with me. I appreciate you watching, and I will talk to y'all next time. Just know that I love you. If nobody's told you, know that I do. And that's facts. Bye.